Alright guys, my name is Seth, and today I'll be going over the claim that playing on a high refresh rate monitor will make you a better gamer. Now in this video, I will be sharing with you guys my personal experiences playing on 240Hz and how it has impacted my gaming career. Okay, first off, I will start by sharing with you guys what exactly your refresh rate means and how it corresponds with your FPS. Okay. So refresh rate is the frequency at which the image on a computer monitor is refreshed. In other words, it's how fast the picture on your screen changes. And the number usually used to describe this term is put in hertz. FPS stands for frames per second, which is the frequency at which consecutive images appear on a display. You may have noticed how the two are very similar, which is true, but the amount of FPS you see on your screen doesn't usually mean you're actually seeing that many frames. This factor usually depends on your type of monitor. Okay, so the most common monitors usually either have a 60Hz, 144Hz, or 240Hz refresh rate, each level advancing in price of course. But depending on that number of hertz your monitor can output, that number of hertz will be the maximum number of actual frames you will see during your gameplay. To put this in perspective, if you have a 60Hz monitor, but you have a super beefy PC that grants 240 FPS, you're only going to ever see 60 FPS. This means that if you bought your PC for FPS, you're not getting what you paid for. Okay, so personally, I own a pretty beefy PC that grants me high FPS for any game I play, but not until recently I was actually playing on a 60Hz monitor. So after doing some research, I made the change to 240Hz, and I'm never changing back. I switched to an Acer Predator XP2 240Hz gaming monitor, and after setting it up, I could not believe how smooth my gameplay was. And it even synced with my graphics card, which is cool. Okay, so if you guys are interested in changing your refresh rate right now to make sure you're getting optimal performance on your monitor, what you need to do is right click, then you go to your NVIDIA control panel. Well, if you have an NVIDIA card, some people have an AMD, but I think it's basically the same steps. You go to your change resolution under display tab, and then you find your refresh rate right here. I have mine set to the highest 240Hz of course, but make sure you have your correct monitor selected. And on some monitors you can be able to overclock, which may be an option for you guys if you're interested in getting high refresh rate. So yeah. Okay. Does a high refresh rate make me a better gamer? I would say yes, it definitely can make you a better gamer. Seeing more frames gives you more opportunities to shoot in a first-person shooter, and it just gives the game more of an aesthetic touch. Personally, I just love how much smoother the gameplay feels in 240Hz. I don't think I could ever see myself switching back to 60Hz again. And for Fortnite specifically, when I play with 240Hz, I seem to time my shots better with a stronger accuracy. Okay, so here's a little bit of gameplay. I'm in a creative hub, and as you can see, my FPS is a little bit over 240. It's a little bit lower because I'm recording, but yeah, you guys right now aren't able to see 240Hz because we're on a YouTube video right now, and YouTube doesn't support 240Hz. So yeah.